Okay, children, let us continue the same topic, that is radiation. So, radiation can be given by all the hot objects. Whenever we take any object, it has it has more heat energy within it. Its temperature is high. Definitely, that object can release heat, can radiate the heat. It radiates. This is a hot object. It can radiate the heat from its surface in all direction. It will it will give out, it will radiate the heat in all the direction equally. If you take the example of during winter season, we people are using the heater, room heater in our room. From the room heater, what we are getting? Radiation. And one more example also. If anyone, any people who is suffering from fever, their body temperature increases. And in that case also, that person is considered as the hot object. From the hot object, the radiation come out. If you sit nearer to that person who is suffering from high fever, then you can also feel that hotness. It is because his body is radiating the heat. That means all the objects radiate the heat. And here, every hot object radiates the heat. But the general property of every object is, suppose we take anything, any object. If this object is placed anywhere, at any place, either in cooler place or in the hotter place, definitely this object has three properties. What are that three properties? This object always receive heat from the surrounding. This object is always giving out heat from its surface. Means continuous exchange of heat taken place. Continuous exchange of heat taken place by the object. It receives the heat from surrounding, it radiates the heat to the surrounding. Everything is taking place. But if the receiving heat energy is greater, it is greater compared to this one, then definitely its temperature increases. If radiating heat energy is greater than the received heat energy, its temperature will be reduced, decreased. In that it become cooler. In the same manner, if we take that object, it is a kind of material. And if this object is exposed to the sun's heat, it will receive the heat energy from the sun. As it is receiving the heat energy from the sun, definitely it will absorb that heat. Definitely that heat strike the surface. After striking the surface, the heat energy will be absorbed by it. It is not only absorbed by the object, at the same time other phenomena also taking place. Means whatever be the heat energy reaching the object, part of the heat energy is reflected, sent back into the same side. Part of the heat energy is absorbed, present inside the surface. And some of the heat energy can be transmitted through the substance, through the object. If we neglect the amount of heat energy absorbed, then some of the energy is reflected and some of the heat energy is absorbed. Two things happening. That is reflection and absorption. Reflection and absorption. Part of the heat energy is reflected and part of the heat energy is absorbed. The total amount of heat energy the total amount of heat energy striking the surface is reflected and absorbed. Partly reflected, partly absorbed. This reaching heat energy is constant. It is striking at the same rate. It is reaching the object at the same rate. It is constant. If this is constant, here the two things are happening. In this, the reflection may be greater than the absorption, or absorption may be greater than the reflection. That depends on the nature of object. Whatever be the nature of object, according to that nature of material, whatever be the nature of material, according to it, the object may be reflect more heat, reflect more heat. If it reflect more heat, then definitely the absorption will be less, because this amount of energy is constant. Reflect more heat, so absorbs less heat. Absorbs less heat. In this case, we say that material, if any material is reflecting more heat, that is sending back, and absorbing less heat, in that case we say they are the good reflector. Good reflector. On the other hand, if anything is reflecting less heat and absorbing more heat, then we say that is good absorber. Good absorber. So all the materials can be classified as good absorber or good reflector. If it reflect more heat, it is good reflector. Absorb more heat, that is good absorber. For example, we can take that the objects, all the objects which are brighter in color, light colors, bright color objects and dark color objects. Bright color object white and dark it is black. The white color object reflect more heat and dark color, that is black color object, absorbs more heat. So black color are good absorber, white color are good reflector. These are having applications. Black color objects and white color objects, they are having applications related to the heat. That applications are: during summer season, we people prefer to use the bright color clothes. During winter season, we prefer to use the dark color, that is black color clothes. It is because of the same purpose. During summer season, from the sun we get more heat. To reflect maximum amount of heat, we use bright color objects, bright color cloths. During winter season, no heat is coming from the surrounding, but the reverse process taking place. From our body, the heat is radiating. Suppose it is an object, and during winter season, what happens? The surrounding temperature is less than the object temperature. Then the body start to give out the heat. If we take this is the human body, then what will happen? The temperature of human body decreases, so we feel cool. To prevent the loss of heat from our body, we are using the dark color objects. Dark color objects which absorb the more heat, which prevent the loss of heat from our body. They are the practical applications for this. So these are the three phenomena: conduction, convection, and radiation in the transfer of heat. The remaining things we'll discuss in the next video. I think that will be the last video of this chapter.